So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Freaking first day. It hasn't been cold and raining. And I have a chance to ride the bike to work. Saturday. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning. Let's just kind of take this thing out here. Sometimes I wonder why I'm so nice. Screw it, I can ride my bike. But on the other hand, I'm like, okay, 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday. I'd be pretty pissed if a loud-ass bike started up outside my door. We'll do it in the middle, and I'll just kind of start it out here away from everybody. Apartments fucking suck. Oh my gosh. No idea how happy I am to be on this thing. Listen to that chain rattle. This is also like the third time I've ridden this motorcycle since I bought it. Needless to say, it's been a really depressing winter. Buy a new to you motorcycle and then just watch it frickin' rain. Woo, go scooter! Well, if any of this is usable, I guess I'll continue my vlog when I get off work. Alright. Another day of work done. Just go. Hey, at least they didn't want to run me over. That's something, right? Got some broskies up here. Oh man. You can tell. Today is the first good day in a long time. I've seen a lot of bikes today. I like Scooter Man this morning. He was railing on that thing. On a bike there's no AC filter to filter out all the shitty, nasty, gross smells, or good smells outside. But the one smell that's always there is the smell of your helmet. This helmet's relatively new to me. Oh, it smells very nostalgic. Reminds me of the good days of motorcycling. Curvy roads and sunny skies. I started riding right after I got out of college. And I was like, damn. I should have learned to ride in college. I could have gotten all the motorcycle parking. I could have gotten all the motorcycle parking on campus. It was the Yamaha TTR 225. First motorcycle I ever rode. And I was absolutely terrible at it. Like, I could not get the damn thing to turn. Like, holy shit. I was like, how do you ride a motorcycle? I almost ran off the track a bunch of times. And this was on like almost a little kiddie track, you could call it. It doesn't balance itself. I have to steer it around and lean and do this weird counter steering thing. I'll see if I can find that video. I kind of like go wide on a bunch of turns going really slow because I just didn't understand the concept. I've always liked really fast cars and a motorcycle was cheap fast. Got my license before I got my first bike. I went to the class. Class was actually really fun. If you're just starting to want to get into bikes, go to the class. The MSF safety course. Sounds boring. My teacher was really good, so my class was freaking awesome. Go to the MSF class. Get your license. Don't be like most people, you know, and not have your license when you get your first bike. My first bike was a CBR 929. Pre-dropped, so I wasn't too worried about it. It was a great bike for me personally to learn on. I wouldn't recommend it for, you know, everyone. It was a little big. And yeah, that was probably, you know, 5 or 6 years ago. I've been riding ever since. Really, it was just kind of one of those things. I wanted to go fast and I thought riding a bike would be cool. And I got into dirt bikes and street bikes and I went bike crazy. I actually learned how to ride a motorcycle in Austin, Texas. If anybody of you have been there or live there, really cool place to learn how to ride a bike. I moved back to Houston. Houston's where I was born, so it's kind of, I know it like the back of my hand, but it really sucks for motorcycling. I hate it. It's all straight lines, boring as fuck. I like Corvettes. They're awesome. I don't know how you can't not like Corvettes. No! I want to see it! To me, it feels like the pollen is coming out really early. It's just the beginning of March, and all the tree jizz is already like landing on everything. You can see here on the road, I don't know, the camera's gotta pick it up. It's all yellow. My bike's covered with all the yellow shit. The tree's getting busy early. At least it feels early. Maybe most winters aren't this dark and irritating here in Texas. I don't know, I feel like this winter has lasted forever. All you people up in where it's still snowing are probably like, oh, you motherfucker, you don't know nothing. No, Toyota, you're not gonna fit. As much as that turn signal's on, you're just not gonna fit by. Weird fact, when I first learned how to drive, it was after I turned 16, and I really had no interest in learning to drive. My mom was trying to teach me how to drive, and it scared the absolute shit out of me. And that kind of scarred me. So I didn't want to learn how to drive. I was like, oh, somebody will just drive me, or my parents will drive me. And then I kind of hung out with my dad, and he took me out in his '89 Chevy. What was it? Flatbed, 1-ton dually. It was like a 4-speed manual. I don't. It had a low, so I can't remember. I think it was 4-speed. And I basically learned how to drive in that truck, driving the back roads, and we had some land, driving some back roads out in the country. And my dad's really fun. He's a police officer, but he was a lot of fun to learn. There was a couple moments where he was like, just stop, because I really didn't, you know, I was 16, I didn't realize how heavy that '89 Chevy was, and braking distances and all that. It's amazing how quickly you learn though. So quickly after I got my license, I drove Trailblazer around. It was my parents. And then I actually really got into cars. I've always been around cars and stuff. My dad's always kind of been a gearhead. And I guess that's where I really got my love for motorsports. But I actually joined Auto Tech. Freaking best class. If you're in high school and you like motorcycles or cars or anything, take Auto Tech. My teacher, once again, was very good, and I made friends basically for life. I'm not a very social person, so I didn't make a lot of friends in high school, but those friends, the people that I met there, all of them are still my friends. Kind of goes back to the whole hanging out with like-minded people thing. Once that I had the open road, I really wanted to get into cars. I actually wanted a sand rail, and my parents were like, okay. And then we started looking at them, and they actually went to take a look at one, and they're like, no way, you're not gonna drive this on the street. So I got the next smallest thing. I got a Miata. It was a little 1.6 liter, and basically it's history from there. I kind of talked about this stuff in my intro video, so I don't really want to repeat myself a whole lot, but yeah. That's how I got into automotive stuff, and basically continued my love of motorsports. So yeah, and anything else, I'm kind of scatterbrained. Like I said, I'm super tired. I'm just enjoying the shit out of riding my bike. So I may be rambling a little bit. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all that tree jizz. That happened like today. The first day I get to ride the bike. I guess it's the first warm day. Oh my gosh. Springtime has arrived, I guess. Wow. Trees are trying to make my Bye, Poop Lick McClure.